Reveals and Stuff, número 30. Ya me desperté.
Hello everyone, I'm Toshi, the producer of Dragon Ball Legends. Thanks for joining me today. It's time to kick off Reveals and Stuff. To start off, did everyone watch the drones last time? How
Sí.
amazing was that? We
Estuvo cool.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito with drones, but did it give you a sense for how powerful the character is? There's so much to
Sí.
talk about with Vegito, like the character's
Sí.
powerful combos and how it reduces the opponent's vanishing gauge upon entering the battlefield, but the star of the show is Vegito's ultimate arts. If you successfully tap the button enough times, the ultimate arts becomes very powerful indeed. The effects of this ability change depending on the user's action and
Muy buena carta verde, la verdad.
abilities like it for the future. The other thing I want to highlight is the ultimate arts animation. It shows Goku
Hermosa, hermosa, la verdad.
overlapping each other. I think it's something that really makes this Vegito special. And after the 5th
Yo
anniversary,
siento que es más OP, obviamente Bellito, pero siento que está mejor balanceado. ¿Sabes? La puedes cagar más fácil que con Gogeta.
currently holding
Gogeta sí es muy automático, ¿no? Se juega muy solo.
order
No necesitas mucho talento. Con Bellito siento que necesitas más talento para usarlo.
saga, such as Perfect Form Style and Super Saiyan Gohan.
¿Cuántos cabrones nos hemos topado que ponen la carta verde y no la saben usar?
Famous scene. This style can destroy cards and seal rising rushes, which
Ese es el...
compared to other characters
Ya no lo he visto tanto.
defeated,
Lo vi la primera semana, segunda semana,
and works great in regeneration parties,
pero ya,
Piccolo, or in Android parties.
Esta última semana no lo vi tanto.
too.
Ponme en los comentarios tú qué tanto lo viste.
Started on our first segment.
¿Y a cuántas estrellas tú lo sacaste? ¿De tu Bellito y a tu Cell?
This segment will include information regarding updates that we plan to implement soon,
Perfecto.
starting with this.
Display item quantities in
Update
exchange
the
shop.
item screen to display the number of items you currently have. Previously, if you wanted to
Ok, vamos a poder ver cuántos
know you had,
objetos tenemos de cada cosa dentro de las tiendas. Eso está bien.
find out.
Nice.
So now, exchanging items should go much smoother.
Bien, entonces,
Here's what we have next.
improved character display on profile cards.
Currently, if you set your profile card to a character that can transform,
La verdad,
it can only display.
¿alguien usa sus profile cards? ¿Sus
You will now be able
tarjetas de usuario? ¿De perfil?
to set your profile card to a character's post-transformation appearance. Now you can. These
Okay.
aren't quite transformations, but you can also set it to post-revival final form Frieza, or even Magenta's Cell Max, which has changing artwork. Now, check
Nice.
this out.
Direct exchange for
So you
ultra
can
skip
trade
tickets.
for Ultra skip tickets on the spot if you happen to be a bit low on them when you go to play co-op or a raid. Until now, you've had to go all the way back to the exchange shop, but now you can easily get the Ultra skip tickets you need
Uy,
right away.
uy, eso está muy cool.
2 medals
Bien.
for Ultra skip tickets, so use them to play to your heart's content. Next,
Eso ayuda mucho a todo el tema del farmeo, güey.
and now,
Improve matchmaking.
the show. We've spruced up the criteria for matchmaking in order to make raiding matches even more fun.
Ok.
Presently, matchmaking is done by referencing a player's current battle rank, but going forward, matchmaking won't just consider your current battle rank, but also take your match history and recent win rates into account.
¡Ah, perro!
We hope you'll get to have more exciting bouts
O sea que si vas ganando más combates te va a poner contra güeyes que también han ganado los mismos combates que tú en ese momento. O sea,
awarded and
si tú has ganado 10 combates te va a poner contra güeyes que han ganado 10 combates seguidos.
next. Though we'll no longer show rating
Nice.
points when you're gearing up for a match, if you match with a player with slightly higher rating point than you, this special animation will play.
Oh, va a salir esta animación. Oh, si tiene más
And if you emerge victorious against your
más que
opponent in
tú,
this scenario,
más RP.
you'll get even more rating points than usual. Even if there's a difference in rating points, because of the changes to the criteria that I've just
Formidable foe.
players close to your skill level, so try it out and give it your best. We've also made it so you won't lose as much rating points from losses or forfeits compared to before. So, even if powerful opponents show up, you don't have to worry so much about it.
Ok.
After these improvements, if you haven't done rating matches in a while, but you did raise your battle rank in the past, then you may be eligible for a special rank up that boosts your battle rank at the start by a fixed amount based on your past results. Up
Okay.
until now, completely missing one season would mean that your battle rank would get reset all the way to 1.
Uy, si no juegas toda una temporada, te pueden regresar a 1.
Which means that even if you get busy and you just can't make time for raiding matches, you'll be able to quickly get back into things when you finally can.
Ok.
It also means that new players will run into experienced returning users a lot less frequently, so if you haven't ever tried PvP, we hope you'll give it a shot after this update.
Ok, sí, o sea, lo que están queriendo hacer es mejorar el matchmaking, está bien.
A fair and fun competitive environment.
Ahora sí puedes regresar rápido a tu rango.
Starting from the next raiding match season, we'll be holding renovation seasons. We may need to make adjustments each season to things like matchmaking and the amount of rating points you earn, so we ask for your understanding. That's all we
Bien,
share regarding
está muy bien que se quieran enfocar en mejorar el matchmaking. O sea, a veces es...
the in-game news for more
De repente te topas con gente que lleva jugando 2 días y dices, güey, no, ¿por qué te ponen a alguien así, no?
a ton of information regarding upcoming events for you all.
No es justo ni para él ni para uno. Está bien. Digo, adiós a puntos gratis,
The
pero
number of users playing Dragon Ball Legends has
lo va a hacer más competitivo. Está
million
bien.
worldwide. We just held a celebration for reaching 70 million users back in February, but we've already hit 80 million. We are incredibly grateful for all of you playing Legends. You may be aware that campaigns to celebrate 80 million users and Frieza Saga Z are currently underway. The Frieza Saga
Hey.
is one of the most popular sagas in Dragon Ball, so many of you
Mi fab, güey, mi fab.
see what characters and events we have in store. The campaigns have kicked off with the Endless Summer Duel that has fabulous rewards like Z-Power for Legends Limited characters, Kaioken Goku's Zenkai Awakening, and a sparking unique equipment for Final Form.
¿Ustedes qué onda? ¿Han estado usando a ese Kaioken? Yo casi no lo he visto, pero dicen que sí es muy bueno.
So, let's start by revealing the new character.
Yo no lo he usado.
Naturally,
Yo tengo a Zenkai 3.
Frieza Saga.
Y
Take
tengo casi full star, aparte. Necesito farmearlo. Venga. A ver. ¿Qué se viene? I've been waiting for you. Ok. Sí, van a hacer lo que pensábamos todos. Guldo y Rikum Dual Unit. Jason Bata. Yo quiero ellos. Que hagan el ataque morado, ¿cómo se llamaba? Tormenta morada, algo así. Sí, sí la van a hacer. Ah, güey. Entonces, Capitán Guinness Parking. Sí. Nuevas animaciones, nice. Amo esa armadura de Vegeta. Solo hay un Vegeta con ese skin. Es un Ginyu transformable. Transformable en Goku. Nice. Está hermoso. Ginyu transformable. Nice. Bien. Ojo. No lo había visto. Oh, por Dios. No lo habían puesto, ¿no?
That is right. Representing episode Frieza Saga Z, we have Captain Ginyu, a
Es un revival.
tag character,
Se transforma.
a Rikum, and
¿Cómo van a poner esa ranita? Quiero ver.
it's been quite a while.
Parecía, ¿no? Como de Defeat.
Ginyu Force
De
character.
revival.
The
A ver,
Ginyu Force features
cuéntanos.
some wonderfully unique characters, so we decided they'd be perfect for this episode campaign. Both of these tag characters will be obtainable from the same summon.
Ok. Solo va a haber
More like
un banner para todos ellos. Nice.
characters. So, in that sense, this is a pretty incredible summon. Those animations for Captain Ginyu probably also caught your eye.
Son muy buenas
It's a
animaciones.
bit longer to learn more about Ginyu's abilities, so please sit tight.
A ver.
First up is Rikum and
Colores.
Raccoon and Guldo
Verde.
defense-type character, with
Ok.
being yellow and Guldo being green. We chose
Ok.
colors to match the character's signature colors, so you can probably guess what elements that Jace and Birder tag characters
Claro.
have. Moving
Ok.
on, this unit has the Frieza Force and Ginyu Force tags, and its Z ability 3 targets ally tag Frieza Force, episode Frieza Saga Z,
Obviamente.
and tag Ginyu Force characters. This tag character's
Traen cover change contra Strike,
capabilities. Both Raccoon
Nulifica elementos desfavorables.
cover change against strike arts that can be followed up with a special move.
Ricum sella cartas, dude.
Each one has a different way of stopping the opponent dead in their tracks, with Raccoon sealing special arts and Goldo sealing special move arts upon entering the battlefield.
Ay, cuando entra nada más.
Either character enters the battlefield,
Hola.
nullify unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for a set number of timer counts, meaning they'll be able to withstand attacks.
Va a ser un muy buen team, o sea, ellos con el Ricum Jace y el Ginyu se ven muy divertidos.
As well as when receiving an enemy arts attack. On the other hand, Goldo will reduce the enemy's ki upon receiving an arts attack and
Okay.
can inflict an attribute downgrade that lowers all enemies' special move, ultimate, and awakened arts power. Raccoon is tough, while Goldo is good at disrupting an opponent's actions, so having
Sí,
this
sí es más técnico este personaje,
Force party is the best way
Te
to
defiendes con Ricum y afectas muchos stats con Guldo.
Goldo's strike, blast, and special move arts. Your damage inflicted and critical rate will increase.
30% sube el critical rate.
More than just defense. The fact that you can deliver huge damage
Joder.
unexpectedly
Produce cualquier carta,
also a
básicamente.
huge plus.
Excepto la verde.
Raccoon's strike attacks also have blast armor, so you can attack without having
Uy, Ricum tiene Blast Armor.
Goldo's blast
Escudo contra Blast.
have a chance to inflict paralysis, which is just what you'd expect from a psychic fighter.
Claro, claro. Y
Next,
Guldo tiene parálisis.
Birder.
A ver, venga, venga, venga. Rojo y
The range type unit
Azul.
with Chase's element being
es
red,
de rango.
being blue. Just like with the Raccoon and Guldo unit, this unit has the Frieza
Está bien cool el arte.
Force tags. Its Z ability 3 targets ally tag Frieza Force, episode Frieza Saga Z, and tag
Bien.
Ginyu Force characters.
Bien.
And Birder's standout traits are its blazingly fast tag switch. Both characters' special move arts
Está bien, porque así también se van a poder ocupar con diferentes personajes de la saga de Freezer.
other arts
No solo con los Ginyu como antes era.
after using just 2 arts. We've seen effects that increase the switch gauge before on Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. So I think you all know how powerful it can be.
Sí, ok. Va a ser similar al tema de los gamas con la velocidad en los cambios.
Damage inflicted. But in addition to that, Jace restores the vanishing gauge while Birder nullifies enemy special cover changes. Both Chase and Birder have a special cover change against strike arts, and they'll draw
A la
a special
madre.
arts card and destroy the enemy's cards when they perform it.
Oye, va a estar bueno este man,
Jace can reduce all enemies' health restoration, while Birder can reduce their Dragon Balls. Finally, I'll talk about their offensive abilities,
Uno reduce la velocidad y el otro reduce las esferas del dragón.
their own unique aspects and powerful effects. Jace will get buffs to damage inflicted and even draw special move arts depending on the number of strike and blast arts hits, while Birder will boost own arts card draw speed, nullify special cover changes, and recover 70% of the vanishing gauge when performed.
¡Hala! 70%.
All this will allow this
Casi como...
fast attacker for Ginyu
Como LF Goku Freezer, ¿no?
the Ginyu Force. It's time to introduce the group's namesake. This Ginyu has a probability
Morado, a huevo.
revival ability that allows him to body change into Goku.
Ajá.
If the revival succeeds, this character
Ah, sí es un revival.
is Goku Captain Ginyu. But if the body change fails, Ginyu
Oh.
will turn into a frog and be defeated.
¡Oh!
Even if Ginyu does turn into a frog, the enemy's ki will still be
O
reduced
sea que si no te transformaste,
to be a complete failure.
no tendrás el revival.
Increase the revival chance up to 100% by performing various actions in battle. These are simple actions that range from doing vanishing steps to using special and special move arts, so don't worry.
Ok. Que no va a ser tan difícil, pero sí puede ser que no, ¿sabes?
Ginyu's body change technique goes awry, like
Ahí hay que ver qué tan buenas defensas va a tener.
you'll likely be able to pull off the technique in a number of different situations. Here's a list
Okay.
of actions you can do to increase your chances. As you can see, Ginyu's main ability alone will increase the probability by a whopping 20%. So
Ok, al momento de activarla tienes ya un 20%.
Whether they're Tag Ginyu Force or Episode Frieza Saga Z, having certain types of characters as battle members will increase Ginyu's success rate, so we building a team around them.
Tienes que usar de preferencia Ginyu Force.
That this character is perfect for taking an opponent's Rising Rush, Ultimate Arts, and the like. This Ginyu
Pues sí, tienes que ocupar hacer Vanishing Steps,
before reviving,
ocupar cartas azules,
having high firepower and abilities that hinder the enemy.
para hacer el revival successful, ¿no?
Damage inflicted buffs at the start of the battle and when this character enters the battlefield. And using Strike and Blast Arts will give even more damage buffs along with key recovery.
50 de recuperamiento de ki.
High firepower to pressure your opponent.
Cuando entra.
Also,
cuando inicia el combate.
Arts will obscure your opponent's cards, while the special arts will greatly reduce your opponent's ki and increase all enemy substitution counts. So you can see
Uy.
ways to hinder
Sacas una carta random después de tirar
increasing your
una
opponent's
carta azul.
counts. They won't be able to switch characters as often, and while they're having trouble switching, you, on the other hand, will be able to switch freely. Ginyu will get buffs to damage inflicted upon entering the battlefield, so switch your characters frequently and keep gaining buffs for Ginyu. Let's move on to what characters like
Está bueno, ¿eh?
Ginyu will retain the high firepower I just
La
mentioned,
ranita.
while gaining abilities to help continue combos and boost survivability.
Igual.
Before reviving, your card draw speed will increase after a certain number of timer counts have elapsed, and after reviving, your main ability will also allow you to increase your card draw speed, so, under the right conditions, you can increase your draw speed by 3 levels and really put pressure on the enemy.
Okay.
In terms of defense, Ginyu has a special cover change against Strike Arts and can destroy enemy cards when using Strike or Blast Arts. In addition to this unit's unique revival ability, its offensive abilities are high, making Ginyu a really fun character to play in general.
Okay.
You might expect Ginyu
Se
has
va a pegar fuerte, ¿eh?
synergy with other Ginyu Force characters, so be sure to use this character in a Ginyu Force party.
Meh.
You probably
Pues ya que.
heard in the trailer, a song
No está tan cool eso, pero bueno.
soundtrack, Kyofu no Ginyu Tokusentai, can be heard
Tokyo Sentai.
limited time.
Tokyo Sentai.
These new characters. While it was particularly memorable as the music that plays when the Ginyu Force first arrives on scene, it was used throughout Dragon Ball Z for various battle scenes.
Falta el soundtrack de los Ginyu en los combates. Digo, yo nunca los escucho porque
There
copyright,
are so many
pero
wonderful Dragon Ball music tracks, and we hope to continue putting them in
yo
Legends
creo que son las cosas que no me laten, ¿no? Tanto
as
de
they play. Remember,
ser streamer de DBL.
you usually play with the sound off.
No TikToker, porque si eres TikToker de DBL,
Super Saiyan 3
X,
Goku
no,
and Super Saiyan 2
no
Vegeta
ocupas
was released
eso.
during the Majin Buu Saga campaign,
Pero si luego hay buenas canciones que no.
Majin Buu. But
Twitch te mete el copy.
planning to release an Ultra character every month during these episode campaigns, so please keep that in mind. That's all for new characters, but we have a bit more new info to share, so we hope you'll stick around.
Okay.
Time to reveal.
Ginyu Force Sizzling Summer Bootcamp.
It's that time of year again.
Nice.
Force sizzling.
Campamento de verano de los Ginyu.
Last year, you could obtain some of Frieza's soldiers, but if you clear the event this year, you'll get a costume that has the tag Ginyu Force bonus tag.
Okay.
In other words, Shallot will be able to fit perfectly into your Ginyu.
Nice. Te van a dar
Receive some big buffs
un skin para Charlotte.
rarity to the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan transformation, so you won't want to miss this costume.
Nice.
Be sure to get it and have Shallot
Pero nunca las hacen exclusivas. O sea, la otra vez regresaron un buen de skins de Charlotte que eran exclusivas.
attack training from hell. But you will be able to get Arts Boost materials by playing this event.
Okay.
Didn't know, using Arts Boost to power up your characters will raise both their stats and the chance that their arts attack
Odio esas nuevas mecánicas, no me gustaron
super heavy attacks and
para
do more
PvE.
damage than normal. That makes the reward from this event very valuable for strengthening your units, so be sure to get them while you can.
Las hacen muy de hueva.
Later this month, we'll be releasing
Perilous.
Perilous Clash.
Perilous.
This is an event where
Perilous.
stage has specific characters that are required to play.
Nos van a dar 600 cronos y 60 gomas.
As well as the Majin Buu's revival event that was added during the episode campaign Majin Buu Saga Z. Like previous events of this type, you can earn chrono crystals and slot removers.
Nice.
Here are the characters you'll need to try it out. Some of them are even extreme rarity. Each stage will also have a certain limit break that the required characters will have to meet, so make sure to give this event a go once you acquire these characters and limit break them.
Nice.
It's also a permanent event, so don't sweat it if you can't meet the requirements just yet.
Y son estos eventos que están hasta el final. Y tienes que tenerlos de que más de 2 rojas y a full star, ¿no? Para...
Time for equipment upgrade bonanza.
Ay, nice. Justo yo necesito una. Otra vez tenemos evento de equipamientos. Nice.
Take this chance to collect tons of equipments.
Yo acabo de farmear la de Goku Super Saiyan 4.
In Legends, you can't just power up characters.
El amarillo, el LF.
The best equipments you can to continue getting stronger, so don't miss out on this campaign.
Pero tengo varios ahí que de hecho ni los tengo, o sea, solo los tengo a rojo. La primera, no los he ni subido por primera vez. Qué bueno, nice.
Ultra Space Time Rush Light.
Bien, Ultra Space Time Rush Light para los nuevos. Yo también las hago, la verdad.
So it's an easier way to get Zenkai Rush medals and Rush medals. This is a good opportunity for all of you who recently started Legends, so we hope you'll
give it. Está chido que también a los más viejos nos dejan usarlo.
From Ultra Space Time Rush can be exchanged for the Awakening Z powers that's needed for Zenkai Awakening, while Rush medals can be exchanged for memories and fragments needed for Equipment Awakening. That means you'll need both kinds of medals if you want to reach higher levels of power. Please give it a go. Now, let's talk about
Legends Battle Royale Frieza Saga.
Frieza Saga Z. We are, after all, in the middle of the episode campaign.
Tengo buenas estrellas, la verdad.
I think building a party around the new Captain Ginyu character is probably the way to go. But
vamos a por las 10 wins.
Force parties and ones built around the Kaioken Go.
¿Cuál es su arte favorito? Me gustó mucho el de Ginyu, Me gusta que esté la ranita.
Think about what kind of party you're going to put.
Pero soy más fan de Jason Bata.
Equipment upgrade bonanza. You'll need it to get top tier equipments for whatever party you end up choosing.
Okay.
There will be some special rules as well, so please check in game for more info.
Okay.
Our last announcement is
Sandland movie Japanese release celebration.
Sandland movie releasing in Japan on August 18th. A collaboration login bonus will be held. The previous login bonus featured items like arts card sleeves with a design based on V-Jump, but the items this time will be even better. You can get
a mí me gustan mucho las cartas del V-Jump.
Costume and a Beelzebub goggles accessory for Shallot, Sandland arts card sleeves,
la ropa, what the fuck.
special titles. Be sure to log in
¿Están padres las cartas?
during the collaboration period. And that's all we have for you today. The fifth campaign has ended.
Bien, nada del otro mundo. Se sospechaban muchas cosas que fueron reales. Y me sorprendió el Ginyu.
The fun just won't stop.
Va a ser complicado, Está padre que te tengas que ganar el revival. Está cool. Me gustó. Y se ve que están muy equilibrados los dos duales. Muy técnico, el Rikum y Guldo, técnico y defensivo. Y Jason Bata son más de velocidad y de rango. Está cool, ¿no? O sea, se va a ver que sí vas a necesitar cierta capacidad, ¿no? Para ocuparlos bien, con Ginyu también. Entonces, me gustó. Ponme aquí en los comentarios qué opinas. Y nada, nos vemos simplemente y definitivamente en el live. Vamos a hacer las summons, a ver qué rollo. Está muy cool. La verdad es de que no está nada mal, bro. Y más si eres fan de las fuerzas Ginyu. O sea, esto... No pudiste esperar algo mejor. La verdad se ven muy divertidos. Las artes están bastante cool. Y qué chido. Por fin, ya le tocaba un poco de foco, ¿no? A las fuerzas especiales Ginyu. Me gusta. Lo dejamos así con el trailer de nuevo para que lo vean. Y pues nada. Mi nombre es Golden Boy. Nos vemos en el live. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Si estás viendo esto en YouTube completo. Y si estás en TikTok viendo por partes, ¿no? Muchas gracias, nos vemos. Y chao. Me hubiera gustado que hubieran metido otro Vegeta con ese traje, ¿eh? Cómo me gusta esa armadura.
Otra victoria para las fuerzas Ginyu.